San Francisco 49ers. They are a 10-7 team regular season, but when Jimmy G is healthy, they're a damn good playoff team, and they make it to the NFC Championship. Deebo Samuel's won it out. He's still on the teams. Draft is over, but why? How'd they do it in the draft?
Well, first off, in the second round, they went with pick 61. They got Drake Jackson, edge out of USC. And while I get it, the Niners are great at developing these defensive line talents. I get all that. And I thought this was a good pick. I thought that he'll add nicely to their defense. I still just didn't think that was the right pick. Next, there's this is really where I got confused with this draft was Tyrion Davis Price. When are the 49ers going to stop drafting running backs? When is going to be enough? They have Elijah Mitchell. They haven't even given Trey Sermon a shot yet. I mean, this team, are they going to continue adding running backs every single year? It's almost like what the Dolphins have going on right now. So while Tyrion Davis Price, I really like him. I really do. He had the great game this last year where he broke the school record of rushing at LSU. So, I mean, Leonard Fournette, there's plenty of legendary running backs that have gone through there, but Tyrion Davis Price, I just thought he had a couple of good games in college, and I think he'll be an impact guy, but it just depends on if they'll actually hand him the ball. They didn't even give Trey Sermon a shot last year at all, and now they've got him in the third round, Davis Price. I don't know. They're just adding – it seems like they're adding running backs senseless here. It just doesn't make sense. So after that, they got Danny Gray, wide receiver out of SMU. Thought that was an okay pick. I like Danny Gray. After that, Spencer Burford, and he is an offensive guard out of Texas, San Antonio. So another guy, I like the offensive line depth here with that. But then it just kind of goes sideways again after that. So then it goes Samuel Womack, cornerback out of Toledo, too high. Nick Zakelj, I can't even say his name. Zakelj, offensive tackle out of Fordham. I watched his tape as well, and he's a solid guy. Then Kalia Davis, defensive tackle out of UCF. He will add nicely to their defensive line. I think they'll develop him pretty well. Here is their next pick in the round 6, Tariq Castro Fields. I thought he was going to be a round 3 or 4 guy, so I will say that was a good pick for them, getting him in the 6th round. I don't know why he dropped so far, but I thought he maybe could have been a round 2 guy or a mid-round 2 guy. So him falling to the 6th round kind of surprised me a little bit, but regardless, that was a good pick for them. And then round 7, once again, they're just getting picks that they don't need. Why they got Brock Purdy, quarterback out of Iowa State, and it does not make sense. I didn't understand the move at all because you've already got Jimmy Garoppolo. You don't need to add to that, and then you've already got behind him. Why am I forgetting?
Trey Lance.
Why did I just forget his name? Anyways, you're getting Trey Lance as well. And so you didn't really need to get a third quarterback here, but they did. And like I said, there was a lot of just picks that I was just scratching my head. Why did they get that? Why did they do this? Why did they do that? So with that being said, I still gave them a C. I thought it was average. I thought they had a couple of good picks here and there, but actually I take it back. I'm going to give them a C-. I thought it was a little below average. I'm going to change that. I'll give them a C-. Looking at it now again, I think it was a little below average because while they got some good players, they just didn't get the right guys at the right times, and they're continuing to, for some weird reason, add backs, quarterbacks and running backs that don't need to be on the roster. So with that being said, yeah, I wasn't too fond of it. I thought it was a little below average, and their best pick for me was Tariq Castro Fields, cornerback out of Penn State.
You are overlooking that quarterback from Iowa State, that Prudy guy. I got a chance to see him play against Kansas State a lot the last couple seasons, and he is good. He is going to be a very valuable backup in the league for many, many years. When the 49ers trade Jimmy G or cut him or do whatever they do, he is a perfect Trey Lance copy and paste guy. So let's say Trey Lance happens to go down. He is almost a carbon fiber copy of Trey Lance. Now, he's not going to be as good as Trey Lance by any means, but they have the same aneurysms. They have the same body movements. Just
aneurysms.
Yeah. That's not what I meant to say, but
I hope they're not having aneurysms.